say things are a little different would be an understatement. Before this whole pandemic hit, I was going to talk about failure and how what the outside world views as failure really are the stepping stones to success. I had one of my old basketball coaches. He used to always say, if you're not failing, you're not trying. And so what I think he meant by that is we're going to fail. You know, when we're new to something and we're trying as hard as we can, but we've never done it before, we're going to fail. And it's in that failure that we learn to extract the lesson and then apply that to next time. So I believe as long as we're learning from that failure, it is not a negative. It's just a lesson in how not to do it and learn from it and get better because of it. I think right now the world is going through, some unprecedented times, and it's so easy to point out the things that are wrong and the things that we don't like and whose fault it is. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. What matters is how we respond to it. I have personally had many failures in my life as a person, in school, in sports, and even in business. And all of those failures have led me to where I am now, to where we are now. And it's how you respond in those failures that will set the tone for what's next. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Winston Churchill.
The only thing that I see that is distinctly different about me is I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill. You might have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, but if we get on the treadmill together, there's two things. You're getting off first, or I'm gonna die. It's really that simple. You're not going to outwork me. It's such a simple, basic concept. The guy who is willing to hustle the most is going to be the guy that just gets that loose ball. He got two. He hustled, he grabbed that one. That was going to be out of bounds, but he saved it back in. It's like the commodity that I see the majority of people who aren't getting the places they want or aren't achieving the things that they want in this business is strictly based on hustle. It's strictly based on being outworked. It's strictly based on missing crucial opportunities. I say all the time, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. The first step before anybody else in the world believes it is you have to believe it. There's no reason to have a plan B because it distracts from plan A. I realize that to have the level of success that I want to have, it's difficult to spread it out and do multiple things. It takes such a desperate, obsessive focus. You really got to focus with all of your fiber and all of your heart and all of your creativity. Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. It's water. It wants to move and go around stuff, So for me, I want to represent possibilities. I want to represent the idea that you really can make what you want. The separation of talent and skill is one of the greatest misunderstood concepts for people who are trying to excel, who have dreams, that want to do things. Talent you have naturally. Skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft.
He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right. And I want you to keep in your heart, just know that you can.
Failure is a massive part of being able to be successful. You have to get comfortable with failure. You have to actually seek failure. Failure is where all of the lessons are. Successful people fail a lot. They fail a whole lot more than they succeed. They extract the lessons from the failure and they use that energy and they use the wisdom to come around to the next phase, success. Gotta take a shot. You have to live at the edge of your capabilities. You gotta live where you're almost certain you're gonna fail. The reason for practice. Practice is controlled failure. You're getting to your limit, getting to your limit, getting to your limit. You can't lift that, you can't do that, until you get to the point that all of a sudden your body makes the adjustment and then you can do it. Failure actually helps you to recognize the areas where you need to evolve. So fail early, fail often, fail forward.
I prayed, and I prayed, but I continued to fail, and fail. You will fail at some point in your life. You will lose. Accept it. So you got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures.
Fail early, fail often, fail forward.
Don't ask, what am I getting here? Ask, what am I becoming here? That's from Jim Rohn. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Michael Jordan said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed.